Okay, so the issue is that I'm a little concerned about whether this is actually going to glue to this appropriately, or, you know, have enough strength that makes me happy. So I'm thinking I might just use the brads, or maybe brads with some glue to attach the spine. You know, I'm thinking I might. Because this is very thick, and that's good. It's going to make a great spine. Should last a long time, but it's going to be tricky to get it to glue and then put the end paper over it. So what I think I'm going to do is trim this down further on each side. So only leaving about 1.5 inches or so. That's plenty. Do the same for this side. Let's see. Okay. So that means I could, in fact, even do it to the outside, which it was not part of my plan. Let me think if I like that. I really don't. I like the inside. Yeah, it's going on the inside. So now I just have to get everything lined up. Get it so that the text block is more or less centered top to bottom, and that the text block is where I want it. So this is how I'm thinking it's going to look, and it looks great, but now I need to clip my signatures, like my book block. I want to clip it so that it is easy to maneuver with. So I'm thinking it's there. We open it up, that will be on the inside. And I still might try and put a end paper on here. But I'm just looking top and bottom. I feel like it could go up a little bit. Now I feel like it could go down a little bit. So this is just all the futzing that we do. But I think that works perfectly. All right, so now I'm going to put 3 brads in here to keep this book block in. All right, so that is the plan. So let me get this other guy on. He's going to be on the outside. And that's a little easier because I'm just lining it up to the other cover. There we go. And let me put my clamps on. And then do a test. How do I like it? All right, that looks good. Right? Let's move these up. And then it would open this way. That'll work great, actually. Let's do it. So now, do I put glue or not? If I do, I think I'll do it after the fact. So I might need longer brads because these barely reached through here. Let me see what I've got. I don't think I have anything bigger than those. Actually, these Tim Holtz ones are a little bit longer, I think, and they're nicer. So we're going to use those. I don't think I have any others. I have smaller and way bigger, and these are just, this would be garish. So let's do these. Now this is going to be interesting because it's going to be interesting to find the holes. Yeah, they're a little bit longer. Let's see what colors we've got going on here. I'm going to take these bronze colors, bronze and copper. I'm going to mix them up. There we go. All right, so to help me, to assist me in knowing where the hole is, I'm going to use a piece of scrap paper. And here too, I'm just putting it together. I'm not measuring, I'm just going to look at it and say this is where I think it should go. So let's start with this. Let's find the awl. And I'm just going to poke right through. And by having this paper there, it should help me know where the hole is. So I could put this in, and voila. It didn't come through here, however. Give it a second. I can feel it. It wants to go through. There we go. There it comes. All right. Whew. Now I'm just going to fold those back. Now I can tear away the paper. All right, so now we do the next one. The next two, actually. So we just leave that open. I'm gonna fold this one. Move my clamp a little bit. I'm gonna go about here. All just kind of winging it. There we go. Pick another one. That one feels like it's going in a little better. There we go. Perfect. And finally this end. All right, so you see we sort of had to pivot here. And I like it in that I didn't want to, oh, I didn't use paper. I did not want to make it all measury. I just kind of wanted to make a book. Let's try it there. I feel like I just made it on the spine material, so it'll be interesting. Let's get this guy in. That one went through perfectly, but yeah, I'm just at the very top of this, so we're going to want to add some glue to that. Okay, so there's one side, and that works great. Okay. So now we're going to do the same thing on this side. Kind of liked the paper being left there. I think I'll leave that. All right. Same thing here. Just sort of poking all the way through. I feel like I moved it that time. Let me see where this really is going here. There we go. Uh-oh. No, I can feel the hole. Bueno. Okay, there's another. And the last two. So this one, we'll move over to here. Again, just sort of winging it. Sorry, I'm just making sure that I'm actually in line with everything. There we go. Use my little thing here. Took it off again, but I can feel the hole. There we go, that side. That's good. And the last little jobber. Perfect. All right, so now essentially we could leave it like this. There's nothing that says we have to do this, but I'm still going to try and get some board on here, some end papers. So let's see how the journal sits nicely all on its own. Beautiful. Okay, let me see what I can do with end papers. Okay, so let's see. I have end papers. I don't know if they're going to work. This other way. But I would like to cover up that. I would like to glue this into here. So I'm going to try that. And again, my question is, will it stick enough to here? Because the other glue was not. But we're going to try it. And if it doesn't, we'll come up with another plan. I'm trying to think about what's the best possible glue to use for this. And I sort of feel like this is always the best possible. But it could be that a mixed media adhesive would be better because it has so much more bite. I mean, this is flexible and I like that. And it dries clear and all of that. So this one apparently also dries clear. Let's see. I haven't used this in a long time. I don't know how pliable it's going to be. Well, it's looking pretty good. I'm pretty sure that's all filled in though. So now I'm going to need some sort of way to brush it on. And that could be just some cardboard. Some cardstock. So I'm going to put some on here. Oh, that's probably plenty. And put a nice coat of it all across. And then we'll pick it up, place it down, sort of center it all so that it covers everything we want it to. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to want pressure on this. And I'm going to want even pressure, so let me get something. There's a piece of wood. Let me cover this up until I do the other side. Actually, I'm going to take this off for just a second. And it does seem to be sticking, mainly, but I'm going to give it some help here. I feel like it wants more stuff. It wants more. I'm going to come in here with this and just add a little bit more here. Hold that down for a second. Everything else is really well stuck, so I think this was a good choice. All right, well, I got a phone call in the middle of that, but this is looking good now. Okay, so now we want to do the other side. So same drill. What did I do with it? There it is. Remove this. Okay. I'm going to put a good clump of this on. Oop, that was even more than I expected. I'm going to want it to stay kind of even. So just smear it all around. Clearly it takes off ink. That's okay. Make sure I get the corners, because that was what was less adhered last time. That looks good. Let's bring this over. And put it in place. Nice. Very nice. So again, I'm going to give it some love. This is sticking very beautifully, but I'm still going to give it a little extra with that. And I'm going to cover this up, even though I think it is covered up, because I'm pretty sure that's clogged. All right, let's see how we're doing. That looks good. That looks good. It's beautiful. It's raggedy. And we still have some things that we want to do to it and decorate it, but it's got a nice feel. And it's almost as soft as I imagined. In fact, it is as soft as I imagined. When I found this yarn, I was like, oh, I really wanted a journal to feel this way. So here's a simple, very easy binding, and now we get to decorate.